Lulu and Lala in studio with the lovely Alessia Cara.
Hi.
How are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Very excited for you. You have new music coming out, Growing Pains. It's out already.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the song.
The song is about, I wrote it like a year and a half ago, and it was just a period in my life where I was feeling kind of confused and down. And I'm sure we've all had those moments where we kind of are sad for no reason sometimes and just not really understanding why.
That suck.
Yeah, it does suck, but it happens.
Yeah.
So that's what the song is about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you actually seen that? There's a show. I mean, you're so young. You probably
Called
don't.
Growing Pains?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Leonardo DiCaprio came out of that show and stuff.
Growing pains. What else can you tell us about that? Because, I mean, we all experience different types of pains, heartaches, and just growing older, responsibility. I mean, you're so young. If you have so much on top of you, do you think maybe that was why you were kind of like, oh, my God, what did I get myself into?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you know, because this is like the life that I chose. So then you kind of feel like weird about feeling negatively about it sometimes. And in one of the lines in the song, I say, as I take on the stress of the mess that I've made. Because, like, I feel like I've made, like, if things are crazy right now, it's because I kind of did it, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, it's still a blessing, and I'm so happy to be here and being able to do what I do. But at the same time, it can get kind of scary and stressful.
I think it's great that you speak about that because a lot of kids, you know, growing up, they want to be that superstar, but they don't really know
What it takes once you're in it and everything that comes along with it.
So
Yeah, it's so true. That's funny you guys talk and sing. It's really cool.
happens from
you
time to time.
probably get that a lot, but so
Yeah.
it's really funny.
You've been on tour with Coldplay, and I saw last night on Jimmy Fallon that you threw yourself inside of a teddy bear.
Yeah. I
Are
did.
you always like that, like the prankster one when you're out and about on tour, or even like
with your
regular?
friends or family.
Sometimes, yeah. Like I wouldn't say like maybe like pranks, because I'm not like smart enough to come up with any really good ones. But I do like joking around a lot, and I think it's just funny, like scaring people and like. But I don't like to be scared, so I can dish it. I can't take it. I
You're
don't
like
that.
Lala. She's always playing pranks on me and scaring me. for some odd
But you
reason.
don't like being scared.
Because the thing is, I really do get scared.
Yeah,
like I
me
can't even
too.
watch scary movies.
Me either. I cannot watch scary movies at
Even
all.
the previews, like I'm like I can't hear it either. Because at
Same.
night, like a
Really?
monster's gonna take me.
Exactly. I really, I think about it. If I see like a scary movie trailer, I'll think about it like for the week, and I can't go anywhere alone because I get so scared.
Yeah, she'll jump into bed because she's like, they're gonna grab my feet. If I
Yeah, you
jump
like
off the
run,
bed.
right?
Yeah.
You like turn off the lights and bolt to the other side.
See,
Yeah,
it's
me.
good to know I'm not the only
No,
one.
I'm
What is the
definitely
last
like
scary
that.
movie you saw that was, not as?
Man, like I really don't watch them because I'm so scared of them. What's one that was like kind of scary? I don't know. I mean, like the only like scary movie I've watched. Actually, no, that's a lie. I saw The Woman in Black, which was like maybe like 2 years ago.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But I didn't even watch it because my eyes were closed and I plugged my ears the whole time. So
So you don't
I
hear
couldn't
the
even
sound.
tell you what it's about, how it ended. Like it was so scary.
No,
Not
when
good.
you're touring, obviously you're away from your family, you're away from everything. What is how do you deal with that? What do you turn to like when you're feeling kind of like, oh damn, or you miss like family birthday parties or anniversaries or whatever the case may be?
It's hard. That part's really hard because I feel like sometimes I'm missing out on a lot of things in my family and stuff. So I think the beauty of technology is that, FaceTime exists. You can call and you kind of feel like, or you're kind of able to feel like you're part of their everyday life because it's just like literally a click away. So that's really nice. Pretty much just talking as much as possible, communicating with my family, and just trying to maintain some sort of normalcy and remind myself that like I'm still the same person and no one's going anywhere. This is just my job,
Now, congrats on your Grammy win.
Thank you.
I have to say, I love the fact that you defended, because some haters, thought otherwise.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you stood your ground and you're like, I'm not going to apologize for this. I deserve it, which you did. And
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you won. I was like, I remember watching it because I'm like, yay! So
Thank you.
what went through your mind when
When they called your name and you're like, oh my God, I won a Grammy.
I still haven't even processed it yet. It's one of those things that, because I've wanted this my whole life, and then when you get it, it's like almost hard to believe that you have it,
Surreal,
So
yeah.
it's really weird. Even when people say it still, or when I talk about it, it just doesn't feel real. But I wanted to say something though, because like I never defend myself, and I never believe I deserve anything. Like, I'm always thinking, oh, this person deserved this, or I'm not good enough. And so,
no way, girl. If I were you, I'd be like, it's Grammy.
I'd be walking around with it every day. Excuse me, sorry. Do you see this? That's me.
Thank you. Yeah, but so that's why I wanted to try to, like, be a little bit more confident in myself,
Now, your new album, it's reversed, The Pains of Growing.
Yeah, The Pains of Growing. There's growing pains and then the pains of growing.
Yeah,
very confusing.
You wrote every single
song. Yes, I did by myself, which is really cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, so I'm glad that I accomplished it.
How long did that take?
It took about 1.5 years, I think. Yeah, about 1.5 years through touring, and then like I took some time off in LA to just write the rest. So.
Do you have a favorite? I know, like, you still haven't said much, but do you have a favorite out of all the ones you've?
It's so hard because they're all so different, so it's hard to, like, say this one's my favorite because they're all different. Conceptually, they all sound different, so it's hard to really tell. I don't know. That's a tough question. I can't pick.
Who was the first person you had, like, the first person that heard your album from beginning to end?
Probably, I mean, my parents have, and my parents and my brother at the same time. I played it for them. And then my best friend, she hears, like, everything first. I always like to play her stuff because I really trust her, just her taste and her sound. So yeah, I usually her or like my parents.
That's so funny. Shawn Mendes, when we got to interview him, he did the opposite. He's like, no, I didn't show my parents.
Really?
Or anyone from family. It was like those were the last, because of he was afraid of what their reaction might be, like their opinions. Yeah, so I get it.
Especially when you make personal music, it is kind of scary to be like, here's what I'm thinking, or especially if it's about relationships. It's kind of weird, But I don't know. I like getting their opinions.
Now the World Cup is going on. Everyone's all hyped about it. Are you into soccer? Do you love watching it?
You're just like,
No, like I really do. Like I don't care for sports much, but the World Cup is always like the one thing that I actually do care about in sports. But Italy didn't make it this year.
So it's a shocker.
What's the point? I know. I'm like, now I'm gonna go for Iceland because they're like, it's their first time in the World Cup.
Yes.
They all have day jobs. Like, they're not professional soccer players, which I think is so nice and like
the underdogs.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the underdogs this time. But like, man, it's so weird to see Italy not there.
I know.
Like,
because they've always gone to the World Cup, so it's.
I know.
U.S. didn't make it either.
I know, it's so weird. I was saying the other day, like, it's like watching your ex have fun without you or something. That's what like watching the game is like. I was thinking of that yesterday. Like, man, this really sucks. I don't even want to see this right now. It's like, it hurts.
Now you're a celebrity, and you've been around so many other artists and actors and stuff like that. Who will you get starstruck for still that you haven't met yet? That you're like,
oh my goodness. Let me think. Who's someone I haven't met? I would have said Oprah, but I actually met her recently, which was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, I've always wanted to meet her. She was like, I would die.
She's super cool as she like is on camera and in person.
Oh yeah, she's so Oprah. Like the way she talks is like so extravagant. Like, it's so amazing. I love her so much. Yeah, probably her. And or actually no, I haven't met Beyonce yet. That would be, I'd obviously be starstruck. Or Jay-Z, yeah, like a lot. Or Rihanna. I met her once briefly, but like if I ever saw her again, I think I'd faint. She's like my idol, so weird.
Oh, now, in this album, you have
no collabs, right?
No collabs, yeah.
Why? Because everyone nowadays is, they always use someone. What made you make that decision? We're like, nope, I'm not gonna ask anyone. I don't want anyone on this album. It's just me.
I think, well, honestly, it wasn't like a conscious decision. It wasn't like I don't want any collabs. I think it just kind of came out that way because all this stuff is so personal that it would almost be weird to like, have someone else talk. I don't know, like, or talk on it, or I guess it would be cool to give, like, to have someone give their own perspective on my experience, but like in their own experience, but maybe like on a remix or something. And that's honestly just how it happened. It's not like I was like, no collabs. That's just how it happened. But
no, I think
maybe
it's best like that too, because it's your take. It's your personal, like what you went through, and no one can say it better than you.
Exactly. That's exactly why.
What's been the best advice that's been given to you? It doesn't, whether it's been an artist or your parents or whatever. And then what's been the worst advice that someone gave you that you remember? Like, why wouldn't you tell me this?
Man, that's hard. I've gotten a lot of good advice. My parents always tell me take things one day at a time because I'm the type of person that will think a million years ahead and be like, and just get worried about everything. So remembering to like take it a day at a time has been great. Who else? What else? Tricky said to me, to just early on, he said, take care of yourself, which I was like I was really young at the time, so I was like, okay, yeah, for sure. And then going through the last 3 years, you realize like you really forget to take care of yourself. So that's been really, really important. Yeah, so that was a cool piece of advice. And then the worst?
Yeah.
That's a good question. What's the worst piece of advice anyone's ever given me? Probably, I don't know. What's a bad piece of advice?
I could tell you mine.
Okay, you tell me yours.
Someone once told me that, like, in a relationship, if you're dating and the guy cheats, for me to go ahead and then cheat on like his brother or like someone really close to his family member. Like hit them. And I remember like, why would you tell me that?
That's not good advice.
That's horrible advice.
Yeah, that's awful advice. Oh, I'm trying to think of something now. I don't know.
I think the fact that you can't think of any is good.
Maybe I tried to block it out probably. I don't know. That's a hard question. I'll come back to it. I'll tell you guys next time. That's a hard question.
And lastly, social media. Everything is now Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I don't even know what else is out there. Are you big on it? Do you handle your own social media or?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I definitely do. I feel like that's something that if you're interacting with fans, it's important to like, for me, to do it myself.
Right.
But at the same time, I try not to use it too much because I think it can kind of be bad for your health sometimes, or for mine, just speaking for me. So like I try to balance it and like take time in the real world, because it's like it's very easy to get caught up in like the phone and look down instead of looking.
All the time.
You use it?
I use it more, obviously. Well, we share one, so I'm always the one to like post because she doesn't even know how to hashtag and stuff. But sometimes I could see how people get so involved in it. It's like, and other people create fake accounts just to stalk, and it's like, why?
Do they really? Oh wow, I haven't gone to that level.
No, neither have I. But like, I've
maybe
seen
that's
people
a piece of
like,
advice. Oh, actually, yeah, that's been something like that people, or no, well, not that in particular, but like,
it's just
it's just like making like a separate Instagram account. I get why people do it, but like, I don't know. I don't think I
now we have a special letter from a fan.
Oh, that's cool.
Is dying for you to open this because they want to see your reaction.
Oh gosh,
it's super sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shouldn't have opened it.
Oh, you opened it. Okay.
We had to make sure it wasn't dangerous.
What if it was like top secret info? No, it's okay.
Here you go.
Cool. I was gonna say like we don't know what's in this, but that's good. You checked.
I did.
All right. I'm very scared. Okay.
No, don't be.
All right. This is so cool. Well, how did they give this to you?
You know, just fans, the mail, UPS.
It's been a while since this was taken, but picture this. 103.5 KTU is officially adding Growing Pains. Oh, this is... I knew it was going to be something weird. Oh, guys, that's so awesome. That's why you came in here. I knew something. Thank you so much. Oh, this is so cute. Look, I look so little here. Well, I still am little, but guys, that's so awesome. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for supporting it. I really appreciate it. This has been like such a scary thing to come out again and like, you know, be like really honest, and it's scary to do it a second time. So thanks for
it's great. We're so happy for you. Pains. We've been spinning it since Friday, I believe, and you know we've been getting such great reactions to it. So
congratulations! Thank you so much.
Wishing you all the best always.
That's so sweet. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna keep this for memory.